welcome everyone to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The 49ers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Falcons' offense will go on the attack first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I tell you, it was a great day for this up.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Punt is on its way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The 49ers offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the...
Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
They'll try the run. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Duke. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. Snap in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Charlotte. A great catch and run for 6. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Falcons are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Makes the catch. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. San Diego State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 21 to TCU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's reeled in. It's Blunt. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Duke. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Ready to fire from the pistol. Snacks it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Duke. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Leaves it with the back. Inside the 35. He's up to 55 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
It's a big-time moment for the defense. They're creating a negative play, getting a sack with the opponent right down on the goal line. Now that they've backed him up a little bit, a touchdown doesn't seem like it's just a gimme anymore.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Niners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got room to work. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the inside. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they're not on the same page there. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
21, Bowling Green, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Going right to work up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grabs behind the line, it's Garrison. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The 49ers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Leaves it with the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're going to run it, finding open areas. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Duke. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the 49ers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got the quick pass. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Give to the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Split backs here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. The Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. The give out of the gun. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
With the catch, it's Lawrence. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Under fire. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Fires to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And the 49ers are on the move. Grab behind the line. It's Blunt. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense working from the pistol.
2nd down coming up.
Power football with the run. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawrence. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll give it to the back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. release accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Blunt. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Duke. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Blunt. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. San Diego State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping.
Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they take it in for 6 more points.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Charlotte, 35. Bowling Green, 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Falcons send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The 49ers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Rushes on him. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.